don't have to wait another 10. It starts today. It starts today. But I think it will take time to come forward, and I think there will be difficult times ahead of us because of the economic climate and everything else. But I think there's a definite passion there, and you've shown a lot of passion about it, and we will continue to do that.
Well, even I've only got a limited span life, you know.
I'm sure you'll be a lot longer.
Like you said, we're having a discussion. I'm sorry, I don't mean to fail. But like I said, the work stopped at Don Valley and left this. This is the squeeze middle. And now we've heard canal development, Spartan Works development. You're still leaving the middle. Adelphi, you say you're making offices there, I agree, yeah? Adelphi's going to get blocked in. Where's the parking facility for people that's going to work at Adelphi, that's going to work at this new office development? You're making a green belt next to Cocktail. Where's your people walking about? This is what we're screaming about. There's no people, so who's going to use your benches? Why don't you make some car parks down there, which we're struggling for really, really bad? Because majority is all yellow lined. Even on Chapel Lane, where the post office is at the back, all along Workshop Road, it's yellow lined. You know, you're saying you've got 1,000 people working at
Virgin Media
place. Where, have you ever tried going up that Virgin Road? Have you ever tried going up it? It's single lane traffic, yeah, it's a double lane thing. And units are setting up there. The units are not creating no work or extra customers into the area. They're setting up little backstreet garages. They're setting up backstreet warehouses. That's not what we want in Attercliffe. We need development in a sense of the places that you've already got is to rejuvenate them. We need parking spaces.
I agree with you
totally. We need cameras, we need security, we want people to feel comfortable, people to feel safe. Them days in Attercliffe when people used to say it was a boisterous area, all them's finished now. It can be rejuvenated. What you try to create, to what people you want to pull in, you will pull them people in. You know, create that atmosphere. Forget your houses on canal. That's not going to develop anything. You can build 500 houses there. If there's no decent shops for them to walk down to, they will go the other way. They'll go to Asda. They'll go to all them others. So you still want to rejuvenate the Attercliffe main stretch.
I mean, parking may be part of the answer, but I think it's also providing the reasons for those people in Virgin Media or those people living in the houses to come down to Attercliffe Road on a daily basis. One thing that came out of the action plan work is there isn't a single place where you can buy food now, is there? Convenience food in Attercliffe. That's a gap in the market.
Yeah.
It's potentially a business opportunity, I would suggest. And that's something that is in the action plan, and we're saying that we've identified potential sites for it, a small supermarket, and that's something we're inviting the business community to respond to, and we will work with them to create opportunity. That might drag people down out of Virgin Media, out of some of the other offices and so on that are being established. Another sort of immediate one that I'd suggest, next week in Sheffield, it's the Sheffield Food Festival. Most of it is going to be in the city centre this year, but I know that the organisers of the Food Festival would love to have some local centres and food events in local centres. If the food restaurants in Attercliffe were interested in doing that, I'm sure they would get behind it. And as the gentleman said, make this a place where people come and enjoy Asian food and culture and promote that. So there are some immediate opportunities, I think, if we sit down and start to talk about this. Probably a bit late now on a Friday night to start doing it, but we'd really welcome that sort of exchange of views. And if the parking is a problem, to me, I've always thought it's more that people don't know where the car parks are, rather than that there aren't any. Because they tend to be behind the shops, don't they? That's so right, maybe about signposting and about making sure that the bushes are kept down and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, security of them, yeah.
But, I think it's also worth saying that something we're doing on the back of this, working with colleagues in highways, is to actually look at whether, at the moment, one of the reasons why there's no on-street parking in the centre is because of the way the road is classified, which means that the traffic is encouraged to go through there without stopping because it slows the journey times down, and that has an effect on what they call the strategic road network. Yeah. What we've now got our highways college to look at is whether they could reclassify the roads that go through the middle of Attercliffe so that some of that pressure is taken off, and we can then look at putting on-street parking, just building out the pavements a bit and actually having a few lengths of on-street parking that people can just stop off. Now we've got to find the money, even if we can do that declassification